lose Carroll and even President. I mean, those guys were, the premier guys, and so you lose those kind of guys, hey, now you got to revamp. But to have Bobby and Jamal Woods, and I mean, just when you see the Larry and the guys, man, these are key guys that we were able to get. Owen, and Kendrick inside. Kendrick's huge. That was a big get on getting him, and he's going to be a 3 technique for us. He's a tough kid, loves the ball. They all kind of have that same kind of character, football character we look for. Guys that really like football and tough guys. So.
You guys got in on Kendrick late. How'd you end up pulling that? It seems like you made him absolute priority and made him know.
No, I think the biggest thing was with all the transition and everything, we never really watched Kendrick. I never really watched Kendrick play D-line until we got about halfway through the year. And all of a sudden I throw it in and he's been playing D-line, which he hasn't played. And I go, man, this guy's, he's legit. And he's a 3. It's what we look for in a 3 technique. First step, quickness, his balance, body control, leverage, and a tough guy. And so that's what you got most excited about once you saw him do that. Disruptive guy. So we had to really go after him hard that way, and he was a priority guy.
Given what you lose and what you have at defensive end, I mean, what do you expect? How much are these guys going to be relied on here?
Right away, all of them. That's why I say, really, all these guys we're expecting to be able to come in and play for us right away. There's not one guy that I sat there and go, hey, this guy's 2 years down the road. I told them all when I recruited them, I said, listen, we're losing 3 DNs, we're losing 2 inside guys, we got 5 guys, so you got to be ready to come in and play for us right away. They saw that that was an opportunity for them, and all of them, they were excited about it.
So how much do we expect them to take a lumps? Because it's a Big Ten conference.
Any incoming high school kids, they're gonna come into it, and there's gonna be, hey, it's a little bit of a shocker at first, but that's why I love to get them in there early and kind of see what they're made of, and they'll develop. Those guys, I don't have a doubt any of them won't flourish in this defense. So I'm excited.
Larry, Jamal, and Dion all have versatility to play inside and outside?
They can, as soon as they get that size, and do that. And so, that's where we'll start them out that left side, and just I've always been able to do that with those guys, and then in our passing downs, I'll move those guys inside like I did with Jamal and Jihad last year. You could mix and match those guys a little bit. So they're all athletic enough. Every single guy that we signed is athletic enough to be able to do that. So it'll be good.
How different was this year for you? And I was talking with Pat about that. It's a little different when you got Lovie Smith kind of.
Well, I think the biggest thing, I don't know if I told you this, but just being with Coach Smith for before, I know when you walk into the living room and I've been with Coach Smith and the type of head coach he is, and as a person, I said, man, not a lot of guys get an opportunity to play for Coach Smith. So yeah, these kids, the parents, everybody just they jump all over that, and they should have an opportunity to play for him. It's huge.
It's the one question I wanted to ask as well, because I assume, if you're Duke basketball, if you're Michigan football, you just have this automatic advantage over everybody when you're recruiting. And Illinois, in like a year, 18-month period or something, went from a difficult sell to the most experienced NFL coaching staff, and Lovie Smith is in the room. So you are the one guy who's really seen something change, or you haven't. And it sounds like...
Yeah, and I haven't been here that long to be able to see everything. But like I said, I think the one thing I can tell you is being with Coach Smith before and being with Hardy Nickerson and guys like that, you walk in and these young kids and parents go, okay, this is our whole staff. You look at the experience they've had and where they've been and kind of been there and done that, and so they know how to develop guys, and so it's I don't want to say it's an easy sell, but it's just they jump all over it. So
thanks, Mike.
You bet.
Jamal Woods, can you see him? No, we have a really
no real superstar in the league for this season. Okay? You can take it. Versus how
All right. Yeah, we're, Bobby.